Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been quite a while, and if you don't know me, my name is Lo, and this is my brand new winter island. So starting off, I want to apologize if my voice sounds a little raspy. I am a little bit under the weather, but I wanted to go ahead and get this video out for you guys so that we could experience everything together because I'm so excited for my new island. Like I said, it's going to be a winter theme, and I've never successfully completed a winter island. I've started one and I really liked it in the beginning, but I just was not inspired to finish it. But this time I'm giving myself a few months until the start of spring to get this done, and I just am so excited to see where it goes. So, for this island, I don't really have a theme in mind that I would like to do. Um, I think the colors that I'd like to go for are very warm, maybe some browns, some creams, and then I'd like to add maybe a pop of like a light blue or maybe a light pink. I haven't completely decided yet. I might just kind of use whatever I see, in items or something that fits the vibe and not really go with one specific color. And that might be the best route to go with the whole small town. I'm thinking like Gilmore Girls vibe. I love Gilmore Girls, and I just finished watching it again for like the third time all the way through. And Stars Hollow being a very small, close knit town, it's very kitschy. Local diner, a local ice cream shop, small little like in town garage for their cars, um, big, beautiful homes surrounding the outside. I just love everything to do with it. And it's like there's something to do everywhere you go, but you also know everyone that lives there. And that's really what I want for this island. Also, in Gilmore Girls, Lorelai has a very special relationship with winter. She loves snow, she can smell snow coming, and she always says that it's like a refresh and something magical happens for her. And I absolutely love that. I don't get snow very often where I live, if ever, typically, and so I just think that this is going to fill that space. So now it's time for our passport photo. I do believe I might have gotten the worst outfit option as far as the starting outfit goes, but that's okay. We're gonna vibe with it. Pineapple shirt. I'm thinking pineapple hair. So normally I go with the wavy hair, but the pigtails kind of fit the vibe. So that's what I'm gonna go with, and we're gonna make them dark brown because that most closely resembles my hair color. And then for the eyes, we have the cutesy little like chibi looking eyes in blue because again, my eyes are blue. I always do the button nose and the little like wiggly mouth, and then pink cheeks because it is a winter island and I want her to look chilly and flushed. So now it's time to look at maps, and honestly, I'm not too picky when it comes to maps for this island. Normally, I'm a little more concerned about like the river mouths, how big the peninsula is gonna be, how big the rocks are, that kind of thing. But this time, the only thing that I'm really super concerned with is how far resident services is from the airport. I do prefer to be able to kind of connect them and intertwine them within the entrance so that there's a good flow to the island. I don't want it to be that if you're here on the dream address that you have to walk halfway through the island to start at the airport if that's where you want to go. So I'm thinking either the top left or the bottom right are probably the best options out of these four. Now, the peninsula is a little bit smaller on the top left, but I think that I am going to block off the beaches completely. I don't want this to be a coastal town. I want this to be like a small town in maybe like Connecticut, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, something around there, very much like Stars Hollow from Gilmore Girls. And that isn't coastal. So I'm thinking that the top left is probably the best option for everything that I am looking for in an island. Okay, so if you could bring one thing with you, what would it be? We're gonna go sleeping bag. Normally, I would say food because that is probably the most important to me, but it doesn't affect the game whatsoever, so we're just gonna click it and stick it. Okay, so now it's time for our flyover, so let's get on the plane and head to the island. We are gonna get to see what our native fruit is. As long as it's not pears, I'm fine. I'm not gonna restart if it's pears, but I don't prefer them. Okay, we have apples. Good start, good start. The most small town fruit, I think, out of the ones we could have gotten. Let's see what color airport we have. Okay, orange airport. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Out of the options, this is the one I wanted. So that's amazing. And best starter villagers I think I've probably ever had. Hazel is adorable. Her buck teeth, her unibrow, her little baby bangs. I'm obsessed. I love the squirrels. And then Teddy is so freaking cute with his chunky eyebrows. I love the villagers with the big brows. I'm absolutely so freaking happy with this. Okay, so we are about to get our tent. Super exciting. Our first big step on the island. Who's your favorite, Timmy or Tommy? We can go to either one. I am going to Tommy. Tommy with his little flag is like the cutest thing in the world to me. So, of course, he has to be the one to present me with my home. So I always put my tents on the beach. I know some people like to go ahead and stick them on the island, but I prefer to get all of my buildings out of the way so that way when I start terraforming and decorating, I don't have to worry about moving them. So I am going to stick mine on the right hand side because it is a smaller section of the beach and it's still close to the airport, which is really, really convenient. I do prefer using like treasure islands and things, so I will be taking good use of that airport. Okay, so now that Teddy has his place, we need to find Miss Hazel, and she is hiding from me. Okay, and now that we have both tents down, we are heading back to the plaza to see what Mr. Tom Nook would like to talk to us about. I'm not sure how far away the beach is, but apparently it is sunset now. Okay, so Tom Nook would like us to get a few tree branches. I almost called them sticks. tree branches and also some apples. He didn't ask for the apples, but he's going to. So I'm just gonna kill a little bit of time, make it easier on myself, and go ahead and collect 6 of those. Okay, so I'm gonna be completely honest. I forgot about picking an island name. And I don't know if I was just so excited to start a new island that it didn't dawn on me that I would need to come up with a name. I don't know what happened, but I've played this game off and on for 4 years, and I know that I have to come up with a name. So I took about 30-45 minutes trying to figure out what I wanted the name of this island to be. And I kept finding things that I thought were good, but I kept coming back to the same name. And it was one that I had suggested to a friend for her winter island, and I'm pretty sure she didn't use it. And I just kept thinking about it, and it felt perfect for the small town vibe that I was going for. So I have decided to name the island Snowbell. And I think that is so perfect for it being a winter island but not a Christmas island, and it being a small town versus like a big urban city or a forest. I just think it gives that cute, small, homey feeling that I'm looking for. And I could do anything from a downtown area to a farm to a little city or a forest, and it's all gonna fit within the name Snowbell. So I'm really, really excited for it. Okay, now Tom Nook wants to rely on me for critical decision making and made me the resident rep. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'm ready for this amount of responsibility, but I am happy to take it on. Thank you, everyone, for your votes and your confidence, and I will do my best to be the best resident representative you have ever had. Okay, so now we have our camping cot, which we can sleep on officially, which means we are able to save the game and move on to the next day. We also have our packages that we need to open, so we'll get to see what color radio and what color lantern we got. I actually don't know if that determines anything else in the game, but I always think it's interesting to see like what we start with. And I usually will do a little bit of rearranging in my tent to make it feel a little bit homier, turn the light on, turn the music on, get the ambiance going, and then take the nicest little nap. I'm also not even gonna lie, a lot of that rearranging was because I could not remember how to get in the bed because I wasn't listening when he told me how to get in. And with that, we are going to end the video here. Now we have finished our first official day. I'm gonna continue filming and get our daily started, get to know our villagers a bit more, work with Tom Nook, and start getting some of these buildings put up, see if we can get the museum started, see if we can get Nook's Cranny started, collecting materials, all of the like grindy stuff that we need to do at the beginning of the game to be able to start terraforming and waterscaping and all of the really fun stuff to make the island feel the way that we want it to feel. So, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for being here, for sticking with me. I know this is a little bit longer video than I at least intended for the first one, but I had so much fun filming it. I had so much fun playing the game again, and I'm just really excited to see where we go with this and take suggestions from you and hear what you think about all of the builds. And yeah, so let me know in the comments below what villagers you would take on this island, and I will see you next time. Bye.